So I've wondered for quite some time, can book-related content creators actually write books? And well, I know I can't, but there has been so many who have released books, and I just want to know if they're actually any good, because I want to know if it's the same thing as when, YouTubers, for some reason, they get quite big and make music or games or some other stuff. I kind of want to see if book-related people are actually able to write books. And well, I thought this little series would be interesting to do because there's been quite a few of the bigger YouTubers who've been doing it now, and well, I want to see. And there is one person who I want to start with. That one is Evan Lickman's Angie Kills a King. This person is known as Book Reviews Kill on TikTok, and I have got a bit of a following on YouTube as well. And I kind of want to see if this is as good as what people are making it out to be, or if it's just another BookTok creator who's trying to make some extra money by releasing a subpar book. And I picked it up, and hopefully it's going to be good, because I do like Evan's content as a person. I've watched it religiously. I like it. Followed them for quite some time. He's actually one of the first people I followed on TikTok. But let's see if they're able to write a book. So I thought there's no better place to start a brand new book while England is going through its third heat wave in 2 months, and I'm currently dying than sitting in my garden. So we shall see how this goes. What the hell is this on my book? But yeah, let's have fun. Unfortunately, I've got a full-time job, which means I need to go to work and I can't be asked. But I have managed to read 34 pages, and I've read like 4 chapters, and let's just say, this is starting off pretty well. It's a lot darker than I thought it would be, which is perfect because it's right up my alley. And well, I can't wait to see what else is to come, because I'm loving the sort of like attitude, if that makes sense, like the sort of vibe that this whole book has got. And I'm only 4 chapters in. I can feel like this is going to be good, and I just kind of hope it doesn't become a letdown, because these first 4 chapters have been fantastic. So let's have fun. So since the last clip, it's been about 3 days, as I've had nothing but work every single day, and due to the heat wave, we've been both somehow really busy early on and then really quiet, and also trying not to die next to a very hot grill. So I've not really had much time to read. I am currently on page 88, so I have read a little bit, but I'm going to do some more today, and let's do a little montage. It's now Monday, and I got a little bit of reading done over Saturday and Sunday, to the point where I'm only 90 pages left of this book to go. And well, I'm really enjoying it. I am interested to see how this whole ending is going to work out, because there's lots of different things that could happen, because there's been quite a bit of action happening so far, which I've really enjoyed. And well, I'm kind of hoping it gets a lot more wild. I just feel like that's going to come, because it's getting dark and I'm really, really enjoying it. However, I do think the main character, every now and then, it's said in the book quite a lot, needs to shut the fuck up. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, 90 pages. Should we finish it today? Hopefully. And I'm done. So my final thoughts on this book are, I really enjoyed it. I think what's in here has the potential to be a fantastic series, and I am looking forward to being able to pick up the second book, which I think there is one, and find out what's going to happen to the main character and keep that going. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I do feel like it was a bit predictable, especially in the last 100 pages. You could tell from like 2/3 of the way book what was going to happen, because just how the writing was and how the characters were behaving, it was a bit obvious, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, like, even when it does happen, you still get that emotional feel that you've been looking for throughout the whole book, and I did enjoy that. The main character, yes, she talks far too much and just has a weird thing about interrupting people. I don't understand it, but I still found her enjoyable. She brings that sort of edgy vibe that I've been looking for in a fantasy book for quite some time. And at the same time, the other main character, what she brought to the whole story as well, I enjoyed. I really did. I can't really find many faults to say about the characters. And like, don't get me wrong, you do wish at some points they would the author would get rid of the filler that's in there, because at some points I did feel like the book was dragging just a little bit. But that is why I rated it 4 stars and not 5. I do think it's great, and I can't wait to find out how this story continues. But for me, there was little bits here and there that weren't fantastic. At the same time, I can happily say that this book, written by a BookTokker, Book Reviews Kills, is fantastic. I think it's great, and it gives me hope that other BookTokers are able to do this sort of thing as well. But I have read some others and they're not being great. So to have this is really refreshing. And Evan, fantastic book. Can't wait to read the next one. Comment down below which one do you think I should do. And well, I do try and stay away from romance, but I do know a lot of BookTokers and the booktubers, that's what they're mainly writing, which is a little bit annoying. But I'll try and see what I can do. I can try and see what I can do. So if you did like this style of video, then please let me know, as it was fun. I did enjoy making this sort of thing, and I kind of want to do it again. And if you could recommend me books or BookTokers or tubers to look at and see what kind of books they're producing, then I will do. Anyway, on to the next video. Peace.